Hi everyone, Jennifer here. Today I just wanted to do a nice chatty video with you. I just had various random topics to discuss with you, so I thought that we would do that to sort of anchor in this new month of June, and I can also tell you what's going to be coming up in the next month. So today we're going to chat, and then on Thursday you're going to see a bloopers video because I have some really great clips that I cannot I cannot let them just go to the cutting room floor. You have to see them. They're quite funny. So that's what you can expect to see on Thursday. And then today, after I shoot this video, I am going to shoot my maternity 10-item wardrobe video. So you can expect to see that hopefully next week, the fashion show and then the talk through. And in the talk through, I'm also going to go over what I would have worn for my spring 10-item wardrobe this year if I weren't pregnant. So it's not just for pregnant women. There's going to be a lot of information for everybody, I think, in those videos. I hope that you've all been well. I've enjoyed connecting with you in the comment section on the videos and of course over social media. I have to be really honest with you. I have overdone it in the past few weeks. I really have. It's the end of the school year for us, and we've just had so many social engagements, school things. Just, it seems like every day was packed with something. And you know, on top of school, there would be doctor's appointments and trips to the DMV. I mean, just a bunch of appointments on top of endless social activities for my children. So I have really overdone it, and this week I did have 2 days during the weekdays where I didn't have anything planned, and it was just blissful. I got sick again, and you could probably still hear it in my voice. I've just been doing too much and I need to slow down. That's very hard for me, and I know that a lot of you can relate because things just have to get done. But especially when you're pregnant, like I am, I just need to slow down. So every now and then I think, oh, you know, I would love to do this, I would love to do that. I'm talking about like for the blog, but I haven't done it. So anyway, thank you for being just patient with me. I also have to say, I still receive all of your letters. I have a contact form on my author website, which I will link below. And I receive all of your letters. I read every single email that people send to me. I just have not been replying to them, and I'm so sorry. It's just one thing that I can't do right now. I read them and I appreciate them, so please know that I'm not ignoring you if you have sent me a letter. I just appreciate it so much. But I can't spend that much time on the computer away from my family. I just don't have the time right now. I might get a P.O. box just because I would love to receive letters from people, but I'll let you know. What are the few things that I wanted to talk to you about today? There's just a few funny things that I've been sharing on social media, and if you don't follow me on social media, I will talk about them right now, so you probably don't know about them. But something really funny happened the other night. So basically, my children usually clean with me. They really, I don't know, they enjoy cleaning. I'm trying to instill in them the joy of cleaning, that it's not a punishment or a burden or anything like that. But the one who loves cleaning the most is my 2-year-old son, who is actually turning 2 this week. And he's just so funny. If I start to clean, he'll stop anything he's doing. I mean, the TV could be on, he could be playing with trucks or whatever. He says, "Mommy, clean, clean." He wants to clean with me. So I usually give him a spray bottle filled with water, or water and vinegar and a rag, and he can just do the windows and things like that. But the other day he wanted to mop with me. So I gave him the Swiffer because the Swiffer is really light and it's just easy to manage for him. So I gave him the Swiffer, and I was just doing my own side of the floor. And I kept looking over at him, and he kind of kept disappearing down the hallway and coming back. And I just noticed that his Swiffer was maintaining the moisture, the wetness, because my complaint with Swiffer is that the wetness doesn't last at all. So I only use it for really small rooms, like tiny bathrooms. So anyway, but he's mopping the floor and it's just consistently wet, and I'm thinking, how is he doing that? And then I observed him, and he was walking into the guest bathroom, dipping the Swiffer in the toilet and then mopping the floor. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's like the joys of children and the way their minds work. It was just so cute. So there's certain things that I only share on certain social media channels. So this is only on Instagram. So if you missed it, basically last fall when we were carving pumpkins, my daughters just kind of casually tossed the pumpkin seeds into our side yard. They didn't bury them, they didn't plant them, they tossed them, okay? And then I never got around to putting them away. Well, this is what's happening 8 months later, okay? I don't know if the camera is picking up on the magnitude of this pumpkin patch, but it's huge. It's taking up our entire backyard. And we see little pumpkins forming. So this is going to be so funny. I will document it and show you our accidental pumpkin patch. A few ladies on social media recommended the book Too Many Pumpkins, so I did order that for my kids and we will be reading that book, but I just think it's hilarious. It's like the things that you want to grow don't really grow, but then you just casually toss some pumpkin seeds and suddenly you have a gigantic pumpkin patch. So that's what we can look forward to this fall. There's two things I wanted to ask your recommendation about. All right, first of all, let's talk about pots and pans. I have a variety of pots and pans, but our main set is a non-stick set, and we've had it for a long time. Just so long. I don't even know how long, but years. They're scratched, and I know it's very bad to use non-stick pans that are scratched, so I need to get a new set, and I'm thinking this is going to be my birthday present, okay? So I already told my husband, I just want some new pots and pans for my birthday, please. So anyway, I cannot decide between copper and stainless steel pans. Now I do have a copper pan and I love it. It's great. It's really hard to clean. And when it gets stained, it's like, I'm still cleaning it from some of the problems I've had with it. So there's that one reservation that I have. And I also have a cast iron pan, which I love, but I don't have any, I do have one stainless steel pan actually, and I do like it. So I would love to hear from you. What do you prefer, copper or stainless steel? Or if you have a good nonstick pot and pan recommendation for me, let me know. Let me know how you clean them. Please, if you have any advice to give here, I would appreciate it because I'm going to be ordering them soon. And I just don't know where to begin because it's been so long since we purchased pots and pans. And then the second thing I wanted to talk about was comfortable shoes. So I cannot tell you how many times I get this question. I get this question so much, and I just received something on my author website about it. I get it just on my blog, on YouTube, on social media. Women are always asking me, okay, so they like to look presentable, they like to wear dresses or just beautiful clothes, yet they have a problem where they need comfortable shoes, comfortable like as in sneaker, tennis shoes, but yet they don't want to wear tennis shoes. People always ask me, what do I recommend for that? Now, everybody has different foot issues, and I'll tell you what I do. I love flat sandals, and I love the Sam Edelman, I think it's the Gigi sandal. I'll put a picture of them right here. I have them in the nude patent leather and in the black leather, and every year I buy a new pair. And I will cry if they discontinue this sandal. I love it, it's so comfortable. So I just wear those with everything. But I understand that many people can't have a flat sandal. I never know what to say back when people ask this question. So if you know of a beautiful shoe that feels like a sneaker, but is, you know, beautiful and can go with nice looking clothing, please leave that in the comment section below. You know, I love ballet flats as well, driving shoes, but I understand that not everybody can wear those. So if you know of a good brand, please leave them below. Okay, so just a quick update on the pregnancy. As I am speaking to you, I think I'm about 22, 23 weeks pregnant right now. It's funny, I never know. I have been feeling good, except I've been overdoing it and I have been sick. But I have been having intense back pain in my lower back and only on the right hand side. So I was actually quite concerned about it this past week, and I went to urgent care because of it, because you know, I'd seen my OBGYN earlier in the day, and you know, I took some tests and everything to see if I had, you know, I was worried because I think that's the area where your kidneys are. So I was worried I had an infection or something. I mean, it was intense and it was only in one spot. This is my fourth child. I've never had that with any of my other children. I've had just general lower back discomfort, but nothing in a targeted spot. So that has been very hard, and it comes and goes. It's gotten a lot better a few days later after I went to urgent care. He couldn't really do anything for me. He said, well, you can take Tylenol and, you know, they're gonna I left a sample, so they're gonna, you know, test that. But I think I'm fine other than that. So I'm thinking maybe the baby's pressing on a nerve or something like that. So that's been my only complaint other than my exhaustion, is that deep lower back pain in that one spot. So I'm really trying to take it easy. It's very hard for me to pick things up lately. And that's it. And it's hard for me to exercise as well, like go on my walks and everything. I can't jump on the rebounder anymore. I'm simply too big. Do you want to see my baby bump? It's more in the 10-item wardrobe video, but there you go. So the baby is coming along. Yes, we do know whether we're having a boy or a girl. I don't know if I mentioned that to you or not, but we did a gender reveal party on Easter. So I've known for a while, and I'd never done one of those before. It was so much fun. I had my whole family together. I didn't know myself. Basically, the doctor wrote it down in an envelope, and I had it taken to the local grocery store, and they made a cake. And inside the cake was either pink or blue. So we were all together, and I cut into the cake, and we found out what we were having, and it was just really fun and exciting. So if you've never done that, if you're pregnant and, you know, I was always just too impatient with my other ones. I just said, I want to know what I'm having. But it built up the anticipation, and it was really great. I won't share with you here. I'll let you know and be surprised when I have the baby what we have. But you can put your guesses below whether you think we were having a boy or a girl. Keep in mind, I already have 2 girls and a boy. So what will the 4th be? And if you know me and you're watching this video, please don't spill the beans below. Okay, as I'm shooting this video, we are almost finished with our homeschool year. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. So I will do a homeschool end of year recap. Surprisingly, my homeschool video, Let's Talk About Homeschooling, which I will link above. You can hear how out of breath I am just even from standing up. My homeschooling video was really popular, and it got a lot of views, and I didn't think many people would be interested in it, but a lot of people were interested in it. So I will do an end of the year recap. I have so many thoughts, so many things that I learned this first year. So I will be doing that. I'm currently in the middle of Map and Lucia, rereading it again. I'm actually listening to it. I've read it so many times. So we will be doing the book club. I just wanted to remind you, I'll leave the books linked below. We will probably be doing this late June, July. I know I keep pushing it, but I'm just trying to give people time to read the book. Maybe we'll do a live one. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think about that. I just got an email, I don't know if it's an email or comment, from Samantha Hemingway, who said, Jennifer, please do a talk about wearing aprons when we have guests, but still looking chic. I love aprons from the 1940s and the Victorian times, but I also have modern ones. I could not work without one. My clothes would be ruined. And Samantha, I agree. I wear an apron every single day, especially with this belly that I have now. Just everything drops on it. It all drops on it. So I think it's perfectly fine if you have guests coming over and you're cooking to have an apron on while you're cooking. Just take it off when you have the meal, you know? But I think that aprons can look very chic. I love aprons, and I don't understand how people don't use them, because I just, you know, get stuff all over me when I'm cooking. I just always do, something will splatter, I'll drop something every single time, and it just gets on the apron. Plus it's handy having the pockets. I wipe my hands on the apron. Of course I wash it afterward, but I love aprons. So my favorite aprons are, I have a Kath Kitson one. I'll try to find it or something like it and link it below. My mother-in-law gave that to me. I love that apron. And yeah, I think I'll try to find the ones that I have, if I can find them, and I'll link them below. I think it's absolutely fine to wear an apron when people are over, if you are cooking. Okay, I'm sure there's a million more things that I wanted to tell you that I can't think of. But before the video closes, I wanted to read to you from this book called A Victorian Posy, and I've been meaning to do this for so long. I thought, how nice would it be if I ended some of my videos by reading beautiful poetry or something pertaining to the season. And so this is a book I have had for over a decade. It's called A Victorian Posy, Penhaligon's Scented Treasury of Verse and Prose. And it actually had a cover. Don't know where the cover is, it's so old. I think my children like to take the covers off of books. But I love the Victorian era, and so this book is just, it's scented, and it still has its scent, amazingly enough. It's full of beautiful pictures. I always have this book out, and I just love to read it. So Summer is upon us. I know it's not technically here yet until the end of June, but I wanted to read to you from the book, just to close out the video. So I'm going to read this poem by Alfred Tennyson. He lived from 1809 to 1892, and it's called Flower in the Crannied Wall. Flower in the crannied wall, I pluck you out of the crannies. I hold you here, root and all, in my hand, little flower. But if I could understand what you are, root and all in all, I should know what God and man is. And I picked that one because, well, I just really liked it, but the other ones are really quite long. But this is a wonderful book, and if it's still available, I'll try to leave it below. I just think our world is just so full of so many ugly things that it's just so nice to enrich our minds and read beautiful poetry. You know, we've become so accustomed to just dumbed down entertainment that just reading beautiful pieces of work like this is just enriching. So I hope that you enjoyed that. I'll try to do that more often as the seasons go on and as they change. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Daily Connoisseur, and I will see you soon. Bye.